I just wanted to add this at the beginning of the video real quick. I did put associated arms on this thing, and I will go over that at the end whenever I do the outro. So, hello and welcome back to whatever this channel is. I think from now on it's going to mostly be racing stuff since my road trip video only got like 3 views. So this week we're back to RC racing. We're going to Hoosier. It's like a 4-hour drive, so we're going to leave tomorrow, but first time out with the D2 EVO here, I broke it. I broke a front arm off of it. I know that's a common problem with these, and people are putting like associated arms on the front, but I don't think it was a random break. I got hit head on, so I went with the HB arms again. I've been told that the replacement arms are actually better than the ones in the kit, so I'm going to give this replacement a shot here, and hopefully it holds up. If it doesn't, I do have a second set of HB arms, and if I break those two, then I have a set of associated arms to put on there. If that happens, I do have a plan. I know some people, for the associated arms, they actually Dremel away at the arm. I'm not going to do that because that seems dumb. Why would you Dremel a new part? If you Dremel away the arm, then that just makes the arm weaker, and if you're already breaking arms, why do you want to put a weaker one on there? So instead of Dremeling away at the arm, I'm going to Dremel away at these tabs. Let me get nice and close. Can you see it? I'm going to Dremel away at the droop tabs here on the bulkhead. They're aluminum, and it won't weaken the bulkhead or anything, and I don't use the droop tabs. They're pointless to me. I don't use droop screws or anything like that, so if I get rid of those, it won't affect any strength, it won't hurt anything, and I don't have to Dremel away at a brand new pair of arms. So hopefully it doesn't get to that. Hopefully I don't break 2 sets of arms, and I have to do that, but you never know, I guess. But according to some team guys, the replacement arms are better, so I'm not banking on that happening. So we'll see how the second time out with the new D2 goes.
Now you sing first. Now you sing the hard part. I didn't even part. Ready? It's the season. You're so offbeat.
All right, so there's not a lot of footage of the four-wheel drive, and this is why. In some of the other clips, you can see the sweeper section, the sweeper onto the straightaway, into another sweeper into a triple. That section was wide open, and as I was coming through there wide open, another guy missed the double in the center and came flipping into the sweeper just as I came through. And as you can see, it broke the arm off, it bent the sway bar down, it popped the ball cup off, knocked the dog bone out, and it hit so hard when it came around, it actually hit the right side of the car too and knocked that dog bone out. And unfortunately, I think it also damaged the diff, because I got it all back together for the third qualifier, and it was making just an absolutely awful clicking, grinding sound. So I think something in the diff is messed up too. So that was the end of my four-wheel drive. So I put the associated arms on here. I know I originally said I wanted to Dremel away at the droop tabs here, and I started to do that, but at the track, it was taking way too long and it was way too much work, and I just didn't have the time. So I did end up dremeling out this bar here on the arm, unfortunately. But that was about it. You cut these off, and then to run the HB hinge pin, you just need to take a body reamer to one of the holes, because they associates as it captured. So just ream out that hole a little bit. It takes like 2 seconds. You can run your HB hinge pin no problem. And then I took an X-Acto knife and shaved away the smallest little bit here, because this ball cup, or I guess not ball cup, ball pivot is a little wider than the associated one. So just take your X-Acto knife here, shave away a little bit, and this pops right in perfectly, and you can just screw it in. So it's that easy. Other than a little bit of Dremel work, whether either on the arm or on the bulkhead, whichever you want to do, and then an X-Acto knife swipe and a little bit of reaming here, and they drop right in. Ride height stayed the same, camber stayed the same, everything stayed the same, and everything bolted right up perfect. So if you're having some troubles with the HB arms, it's a very easy fix you can do at the track within 5 minutes. And if you have some time at home and you want to do it, you can cut these off so you don't have to Dremel into the arms, and it's good to go. It survived the A main, and I made up a spot and ran good. All right, we're back from Hoosier, and it went rough. We broke every car. Kirsten had some issues with the body on her, so she had to cut that out, and then she broke a servo. I broke 2 sets of arms on this thing, on the new HB. One time was fine, I hit a pole. That was my own fault. The second time, I literally just landed a jump, and it broke, and that's not okay. So they definitely have an issue with the arms, and I think they need to look into that a little bit. The four-wheel drive car, as you saw in this video, took a hell of a hit, and it was done for the day. So it was a little rough. Despite all the breakages and everything, I did technically qualify for the A main in each class, even if it was in the back. I still qualified for the A. With this thing, I started 10th and I finished 9th. Four-wheel drive, I didn't even attempt because the car was broken. Then in the stadium truck, I was running 3rd, and the marshal picked up a wrecked truck and threw it on top of mine as I drove by, and that broke my truck and ended my 3rd place run. So Hoosier was rough. We got some cars to fix, is what it is.
Quit!
What?
You gotta go.
Hello. Quit looking at me like that. Why do you keep making faces?
Woo, go!
You never told me. Should I start from the top or like? Hello, everybody. Did it work? Recording Hoosier, and it was rough. I thought you were turning around to sneeze, so I stopped.